Hey everyone, my name is Derek Carty. I am the creator of the BAT-X and the Blitz projection systems, widely considered to be the gold standard in projections in the fantasy industry. Maybe you've seen how well they've done in accuracy contests. Maybe you've heard about them from your friends or touts that have used them to crush DFS or player props. Today I'm going to talk about the Blitz, though. Blitz is my NFL projection system. We're going on, I believe, 8 years now of happy subscribers, countless GPP winners, multiple Millie Maker winners. And today I'm going to explain to you how you can use it to improve your own DFS game. I've spent nearly 20 years in the sports analytics world working with and learning from some of the sharpest minds anywhere. Guys that have gone on to work for pro teams, make decisions for actual sports franchises. And all of what I've learned has gone into the Blitz projections. It accounts for more factors than any other system on the market that I'm aware of. It accounts for player talent levels. It accounts for defense, offensive line, weather, domes, pace of play, game script, down, distance, field position, coach speak, advanced play calling tendencies, scouting combine data, aging effects, and so much more. The Blitz has been very successful over the years, and today I'm going to show you how it works and some of the special features that come with your subscription to the Blitz. In addition to the standard player projections that you get with the Blitz, you also get cutting-edge ownership projections that have been developed using machine learning techniques and back-tested against other leading projections in the industry to ensure accuracy. You also get a ton of special GPP features. You get access to the Blitz weekly premium web show, and you get a subscribers-only Discord where you have full access to me, where I hang out all the time, answer questions, or whatever you need. To get the Blitz for yourself, all you have to do is go to rotogrinders.com/the-blitz and click on subscribe now. You can see we have a 3-day option or a monthly option if you want to try it out, or you can get the yearly option, which is going to be the best bang for your buck deal and is going to lock you into the same price indefinitely. Even if the price goes up in future years for new subscribers, you're going to be locked into the same price forever. Once you have access to the Blitz, you go to the same URL again, rotogrinders.com/the-blitz, and you can scroll down to see all the different features that it comes with. First, we're going to look at the standard projections page. From this page, you can see the Blitz's projection for every player expected to get even a single offensive snap in the upcoming week's game. You can see a variety of stat categories that the Blitz projects, from attempts, completions, interceptions, yards, all kinds of things. And when you scroll over, you can see the final projected fantasy points as well. Because we're recording so far in advance of week 1, the sites haven't released DFS salaries yet. But once they do, there will be another column to pop up here called fantasy points per dollar that you can sort by to find the best point per dollar values in DFS that week. We also have floor projections, ceiling projections, so you can see the range of outcomes for a player, in addition, of course, to a wide variety of stat categories. One question I get asked frequently is, what is a projection? If you've never used projections before, or maybe even if you have, I feel like there are a lot of misnomers about them. A projection is not saying Jalen Hurts is going to throw for exactly 257 passing yards. What it's saying is that if you were to take Jalen Hurts, put him against the Green Bay Packers in week 1 in this exact matchup, and you were to simulate that matchup out a million times, a billion times, he would average across those million or billion simulations roughly 257 passing yards. That's what the Blitz projection represents. He will sometimes finish higher, he will sometimes finish lower, but that's the number that he's going to have all of his performances centered around. One of the other questions that I get asked frequently is, how often do the Blitz projections update throughout the week? Throughout the week, we get injury news, we get coach speak, we get all sorts of information that can drastically impact fantasy value. The Blitz updates multiple times throughout the week to stay on top of all of the latest news and bring projections up to date as quickly as possible. In addition to the standard projections, you also get a full suite of advanced GPP metrics. You can see here that you can sort by any number of columns that tend to highlight a player's upside. So if you sort by top scorer percentage, we can see that Sam Laporta has a 5.4% chance of being the top scoring tight end this week. Christian McCaffrey has a 5.2% chance of being the top scorer this week. You can slide over more to see that he has a 15% chance of being in the top 3%, 24% chance of being in the top 5%, and a 43% chance of being among the top 10% of running backs this week. You can see his 75th percentile projection, his 90th percentile projection, his 99th percentile projection. You can see his chances of reaching each of the bonuses. He has a 19% chance of reaching the 100-yard rushing mark, a 3% chance of reaching the 100 receiving yard mark. You'll also get a column called Smash Percentage that will be populated once we get DFS salaries for week 1, and it will tell you the percentage chance that each player, you guessed it, will smash this week. It is a great metric to use to identify salary-based upside for your GPP contests. Another page you get access to that GPP players have found immensely useful is the Blitz game level factors. This will give you a variety of information at a high level to help you identify which games and which teams have the best chance of going off on any given week. You can see the Vegas team total and the opposing team total. You can see the game script that the team is in. So we see this week, New England is a 9-point underdog to Cincinnati. So they might have to pass because they'll be playing from behind so much. However, you can see that the pace of that game is going to be very, very slow. To get a better look at the pace, you can sort by game plays. You can see that the Blitz is projecting the fastest paced game this week to be Cleveland versus Dallas with the most plays run of any other game on the slate. And if you scroll down, you can see that this Cincinnati-New England game projects for the fewest plays run. Obviously, the more plays that get run in a game, the more chance for players to accumulate fantasy stats. You can see different weather factors, whether the game is being played in no wind or high wind. If there's rain or snow in the forecast, it will tell you. You can see teams passing and running rates projected for this week's specific matchup. You can see seconds per play, how condensed the target tree is, all sorts of very useful things for tournaments. Of course, the Blitz also works with Lineup HQ and all of its different features, filters, and settings to help you customize your ideal DFS lineups. There are lots of other tutorial videos that will teach you how to use Lineup HQ here at RotoGrinders, but what you need to know from me is that the Blitz will plug in and work seamlessly with everything. To use the Blitz in Lineup HQ, all you have to do is click on Projection Source, drop down, and you can choose any of the 3 Blitz options. On ownership source, you can drop down and as well pick any of the 3 Blitz options, and it will plug in the fantasy points, the projected ownership, which is blank for now because we're so far in advance of week 1. The Blitz is not yet projecting ownership, but as soon as it does, that will fill in. You can see the floor projections, you can see the ceiling projections, and you can do a variety of things to build tournament winning lineups. So all of that should help get you started with the Blitz and using it in your DFS contests. If you have any other questions, there is a very comprehensive FAQ page here that answers all sorts of questions that you may need. If it doesn't answer anything, always feel free to reach out to me. I'm always happy to answer any questions you have. You can reach me in the Blitz Discord. You can reach me on Twitter at Derek Carty. I'm more than happy to explain anything about the system, anything about a specific projection. The biggest thing for me is knowing that you're getting everything you possibly can out of your Blitz subscription and that you're doing as well as you can in your DFS contests. I want you to follow in the footsteps of the countless other Blitz subscribers who have profited over the years, and I'm always happy to offer an explanation or advice to guide you. That about wraps it up. Again, I'm Derek Carty. My projection system is the Blitz. You can find it on RotoGrinders at rotogrinders.com/the-blitz. Go look out there.